I don't think you're ready for this bull run, so mentally get ready for what's ahead. I am certain that I am prepared. I have my departure strategy, exchanges, rep, and OTC all planned out. Because I have been preaching, everything is in order. As I've been telling you, don't put this off until the last minute. Let's get right to it. Since we have a lot to cover and I want to make sure you don't miss anything, we're going to dive right in. At $95,358 right now, Bitcoin has lost 2% over the past day. I will arrive at 3,325. It has dropped 1.85%. With XRP coming in at a lean 2018 cents, USDT and USDC are both still below dollar pegs and are aiming to hold the line at 217. We don't want to see a 214 if that breaks out, and we don't want to see the price drop to $96, but if it does, be ready, dips are meant for a buy, and keep in mind that cryptocurrency is a very simple game. $3,293 billion is the total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies. You purchase red and sell green. I could display the chart for XRP and Bitcoin. Though not much has changed, the resistance and support are still there. From the video this morning. Therefore, Timbo, I advise you to go listen to it if you haven't already. According to 25 predictions, XRP will increase by 10 times in 2020, putting it between $21 and $23. Given that there are $7 trillion in cryptocurrency, this would put our market capitalization at roughly $1 trillion. XRP will rank among the top 3 coins, if not the top 1. It is impossible for XRP to not hold a $1 trillion market share in the marketplace. We already discussed the price forecasts and projections for XRP. As we've discussed, XRP was able to secure at least a 6% market capitalization dominant share throughout the last 2 bull runs in 2017 and 2020, and this will happen again. There will be a minimum of 6%, I think we go even higher than that. Most likely between 10 and 20% market cap dominance if you just do a little arithmetic and look at 7 trillion in cryptocurrency and a 10% portion of that amount. Where would that place the double-digit XRP and its price numbers? It becomes increasingly plausible that the only reason XRP doesn't reach a double digit is if you are aware that the bull run is currently at almost $4 trillion in cryptocurrency. That's all. We invest a maximum of $4 trillion in various marketplaces. I simply cannot see that occurring. In my opinion, we will return to 4 to 5 trillion by the beginning of 2025. Later in 2025, I think we'll see the blow-off parabolic high, which puts us between 7 and 10 trillion. XRP will have its blow-off top at that time. It typically gets its blow-off top last, which is advantageous because all of the other tokens' money when they rotate out, they rotate into XRP since they are preparing for the pump of XRP. At that moment, we might see a market cap dominant share of 10, 15, or even 20%, possibly even higher, which would allow XRP to reach the $20 range potentially. Cardano. What's happening there? You see, I have a lot of money on ADA and am a large ADA holder. I regret not purchasing ADA in 2017 when it was trading at a penny before its pleasant ascent to more than $3. You know my story, I did it. I purchased further XRP, but it asks whether Cardano's network activity will increase following ADA's 18% drop. It claims that the price of Cardano reached an annual high of $1.22 on December 8th. However, because of significant sell-offs, it is currently selling at about 88 cents. I refer to it as profit-taking. While ADA holders may expect a bounce with a brief period of the in and out of money around the price, profit-taking is healthy during a bull market. Indicates that it can be difficult. An indication that identifies on-chain support and opposition to this is the IO map. The indicators examine the addresses that are now in profit as opposed to those that are losing money, usually to conceal a volume at a price range that the block indicates is more resistant or supportive. Over 58,000 Cardano addresses with a total of over 951 million tokens, more than the token in the money between 74 and 88 cents, are the main source of resistance for ADA, which is based on about 92 cents. That's a lot of money, people, 92 cents. Additionally, more than 58,000 addresses have accumulated tokens worth between 74 and 88 cents, so they may be trying to make money. It's a very little, profitable increase, after all. I don't see why they would, but you never know. Sometimes people perceive better buying possibilities and seize them. In my opinion, will Cardano and ADA be okay? I predict that ADA will cost $4 to $6. It was Ryan's ago, and I'll play this small old video over here on the left. Trump's new appointee will be affected by this, which is why it is extremely positive for cryptocurrencies in general and fantastic news for XRP. Here are the states. Technical difficulties aren't the only thing holding XRP back, regulatory certainty is. To allow the market to choose which one to utilize, we must ensure that XRP operates on an even playing field. The level playing field has been discussed previously. This is crucial. When the playing field is leveled, we place Ethereum and Bitcoin. Both Solana and XRP are competitive. Users will choose the one with the lowest cost, the most scalability, and the greatest liquidity. We therefore require a small level playing field at this time. Since there are only two assets in this field, we do not have an equal playing field. It's not level. Does it benefit XRP? Of course. What will people do if you compare XRP to Bitcoin and you want to transfer money? Now that we've reached a stable place, they'll choose XRP, and you compare Tether to Rust. When people wish to transfer money between exchanges, what will they do? All of LUSD will be used. Why? It is, in fact, significantly less expensive. They will save a great deal of money as a result. The transaction will happen much more quickly. They aren't sitting around waiting for their money to clear, which may take hours. After listening to Ryan's, let's discuss the person Trump recently named to fill the role of crypto czar. You could continue to employ proof of work. Proof of work is ineffective. A large team of engineers split off to produce other assets in the early days of Bitcoin. One of those that doesn't use mining is XRP. From an energy standpoint, that is less expensive than Visa and can handle up to 1,500 transactions per second. Many of these issues have previously been resolved. The difficulty policy is the key to acceptance. Adoption has been hampered by the policy ambiguity surrounding some of the assets, especially in the United States. And since we use XRP and Ripple because it costs half a cent for every payment, I'm speaking from those two assets. It's essentially free. It uses almost no energy and scales up to 1,500 transactions per second. As a result, we are now at a time when all of these problems have actual solutions. Policies become the problem, and we learned from the first panel that Peter will have a difficult time accepting China's centralization. However, 6 mining pools, 5 of which are currently in China, control 80% of the Bitcoin mining capacity. Despite being platforms under Chinese control, there is policy certainty for Bitcoin and Ethereum in the United States. As a result, activity moves to those platforms, and from a policy standpoint, what the United States needs to do is examine the areas where ambiguity exists. When we are in one location, I speak for myself. This is XRP, which resembles Bitcoin. It is not centralized. It's open source. We have a small group that has 7% validation power, and that small group is providing clarification on those that have features with Ethereum and Bitcoin. It should be categorized similarly so that all cryptocurrencies are on an even playing field. I have nothing against theory or Bitcoin. We must have fair competition, but I'm not suggesting that I believe there is a lot of amazing potential and breakthroughs there. As a result, we received strong complaints from the zone on the absence of regulatory clarity. We are currently discussing the need to level the playing field. Both its appearance and behavior are similar to those of Bitcoin. Let me introduce you to Bo Hines, who Trump recently named as this crypto czar. According to him, Bitcoin represents the pinnacle of financial and personal empowerment. When we want to maintain innovation and growth here and the US wants to lead the world in this area, we don't need the government to come in and impose rules on financial innovation that will simply drive these US companies out. This new industry must be allowed to develop naturally. If authorities don't stifle it, decentralized money will be the way. Trump recently picked this individual to spearhead the future of crypto policy. As you can see, many people questioned if Trump would follow through on his statements at the Bitcoin conference earlier this year that the United States should be at the forefront of this race, and he is doing just that. He established the role of crypto czar. Now he brought Bo here to assist with reading it. Bo understands. This industry cannot be destroyed by regulators. They can't simply enter the country like the SEC has been doing, impose penalties, sue everyone, and make them leave the country. You can't spur innovation that way. That isn't how you attract new businesses, entrepreneurs, and taxes to the US. You're simply driving people away, so even if we're about to highlight cryptocurrencies, we're also going to take a step back, stop the overreach, and provide banks and financial institutions with regulatory authority and clarity. This is the desired outcome. This will serve as the impetus for the 2025 bull run and bull cycle.